Welcome back to beach engineering. Let's go into the water. So at here, the sand feels soft and fluffy. If we go in deeper, starts to feel firm and packed. If we keep going at the waterline, the sand feels wet, moist and squishy. And in the water, it starts to feel slippery and unstable. All of this different feeling is because of the water content in the sand. So sand can sometimes be solid, but sometimes all of a sudden become liquid. So sometimes sand feels like really solid, and sometimes it feels really liquid. Because sand can sometimes feel like liquid, sometimes feel like solid. Actually, that's what happens to soil as well. And geotechnical engineers are trying to figure out how the soil behaves when we are building houses on top of it. So I've got here some soil, well, some sand, just like soil, but look, they look quite firm, quite normal. And I have here an empty bottle that I'm gonna bury in. I'll just bury it in. And then here I have my pretty little house that is gonna sit nicely on this land. So what happened is, in reality, sometimes earthquakes strike. And when earthquake is coming in, it comes in horizontally like this.
Oh, it's coming up. Oh.
You can see my building just collapsed, and this air bottle floats up because all of a sudden getting very liquidy.
Yes.
And that's
full of mud. How come?
Yeah, so because the soil behaves very differently when the water is pressed out of the void of the gaps. And then all of a sudden it's like a matcha pumper, a liquid muddy puddle. Now, what we have seen, a very sturdy, very firm land is becoming really liquid. And the houses on top of it is just collapsing. Liquefaction can cause the saturated soil to temporarily behave as liquid. In real life scenarios during an earthquake, this phenomenon can cause significant damage in areas with vulnerable soil conditions and seismic activity. Buildings, roads, other infrastructure can sink, tilt, or even collapse as the ground temporarily loses its ability to support them. Geotechnical engineers need to study the soil very carefully, so to make sure that when we are building houses on the patch of land, it is safe and these won't happen.